Guys, welcome to my Patreon. I'm Nicholas No H. Kind of lost my voice. I did some recordings earlier. You know, my allergies always acting up, and I was just talking a lot. I like to yap. And I thought I'd do a different EXO video. Not gonna do like a music reaction concert. Like, you know, everything I've done recently. This is gonna be a little bit different. I wanted to do a ranking of EXO songs that I've heard. So I found it on, I think, TierMaker, one of the websites that lets you categorize their songs. I think this is like title songs and B-sides. A lot of them I haven't heard before, and some of them I may have heard in concerts, or like in passing in the background of videos that I've probably said like, you know, what is this song? I'm just talking about songs that I've like listened to on Spotify that I know I've heard. So I've done my best to kind of list the ones that I haven't, and I'm not gonna name all of them, but sorry, I have to change my browser real quick. The tiers are God's Here, Perfection, Love Her, Like Her, Meh, and then Not For Me, and then a bunch that I haven't heard yet. So as I explained, some of these I may have heard in the background of concerts, or you know, just things I may have heard before, and some of them I may have heard the whole song, but from the title alone I just don't remember it. So you can tell me if I'm wrong for any of these, but and like I said, some of these as well I don't know if I've heard. I'm gonna listen for the ones that I'm going to rank. I'm gonna play 10-second snippets. Obviously some I know I've heard before, but sometimes I just need to refresh my memory, and yeah, I'm just gonna pretty much rank what I feel is my favorites of them, and you guys can tell me some of your favorites. I just thought it'd be a little fun video to do. Hopefully it won't take that long. It might take longer to edit than the actual process itself, but yeah, let's get to it. So we're gonna start with Mama. So Mama, for me, incredible opening song, especially in concerts. It's so iconic, right? Like for that alone, it should score very high. The song itself is very vocally impressive, but like it's just not my type of style of genre, you know, that I usually go for. Let's see, where do I want to put it? You know, in terms of EXO songs, I'm probably between these two, because I feel like I want to be critical, but not like, but like realistic too, because I feel like it's you know, musically it's one of these, but as far as like their discography, for right now I'll put it in meh, but it could easily be Like Her, because it's not a song I dislike. I just don't listen to the song enough. So yeah, I know I may annoy some people with these rankings, but you know, it's my musical taste. None of these are bad songs. It's just like what I would think is my favorite for EXO. Yeah, so let's move on. All right, this is What Is Love. I don't know if I heard this, but I think I may have heard like a small snippet of it. From what I remember, it was like kind of old school R&B feels.
Okay, oh baby, I lost my mind.
Yeah. I'm losing my voice still. I actually really like the vibe of it. Gives me like 90s, early 2000s R&B feels, and they pull it off really well. That's a very underrated EXO just sound. Sorry, my scroll button is broken too, so I'm gonna go to Like Her. It's good. Wouldn't play it all the time, but for what it is, I think it's really captivating and fun. Yeah. Okay, so this is History. I've only heard this once or twice. I'll talk about it. It's so quiet here for some reason. I forgot a lot of this song. Hold on. This is the part I remember. The hands in the pockets choreo, it cracks me up. All right, History. I put that below Mama. I think it's very second gen sounding. Even though I think, is EXO third gen? it's a little outdated for me, but it's fun. Like it's it's still not a not for me because I can find like enjoyment out of it. Um, but yeah, I'm not as much of a fan as those types of songs compared to other songs that they have. All right, next up is "Don't Go," which they performed in concert before. Kind of ballady. Vocals. I remember this. I love this part here. Alright, so "Don't Go" would probably go to, whoa, I put it underneath "What Is Love." It's a really good, slower, you know, kind of ballady song from them, but there's so many ballad songs that I like a little bit more than that, but it's still very good, so I'm gonna put it in like her. And next up is "Wolf." Especially the last half of this. Like Baekhyun loses his mind in this song. You know, the first half of it, like I always say, I would probably put it like a meh, and then it just goes insane. Oh my god, my scroll button is really annoying. I would actually put this in love for her because I think that second half alone is so good. Like I would put it up there in terms of EXO songs. Really good. All right, so "Baby Don't Cry" is next. I think I've heard this before. Yeah. Yeah. I remember really liking this song actually. Like I said, one of those songs that, let me get there, is ballady, and I like it a little bit more than "Don't Go." Yeah, from the piano to just the tones of their voices in this song, really good. And yeah, I would definitely put it in love her. A little bit under "Wolf," I think, but still really good. Sorry if the text is like hard to read. I might put like a little in the corner. I'll put what song I'm talking about, just because if you can't read it, but I'll try to say the songs before I listen to them as well. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the next one. So next is "Growl." Some of the songs I have down there, I'm listening to the snippets to see if I've heard it before. So if I'm unsure of it, I'm gonna move it up to the haven't heard before. But so a couple of them I skipped. But "Growl," obviously I've heard this before. A little refresher. Such a fun groove to this, and you know the dance. I love the little dance here. My thing with this song is that I love the R&B portions of it so much. The rest is like good, really good, but the R&B parts put it over the top for me. But I wish there was more of it. So that's like my dilemma with "Growl." So I'm trying to figure out where I would put it. Let's see. Not meh for sure. But I also don't think it's as strong as "Wolf" is my thing. I'm gonna put it here because I think it's above "Like." There's a lot of it that I do enjoy about it, enough to put it in love her. But it's not my favorite title track from them. It's still good though. But yeah, I'll put it there. All right, so this is "Lucky." I got it confused with "Lucky One," I think, but I almost positive I've heard this song as well. So let's hear it. Oh. That guitar really does something for me. And their voices. hate cutting it off because I don't want to play it too much. I also don't want to edit this to be too long. This goes up here. I really enjoy that song, and I don't listen to it enough because, like I said, Lucky One I listen to a lot. This one not as much, and I always remember how good it is and how much I enjoy it when I do. So yeah, that's my first perfection, but there's way more to come. Okay, Miracles in December. Heard this recently. They're so amazing. As a song, I like it. I'll probably put it, yeah, I'll put it in I like it because I have to be in the mood for this type of like Christmas ballad song. But it's like their best vocalist. So like on one hand, I want to put it higher, but if I'm being real with like in terms of EXO songs, it would be somewhere in the middle. You know, I'd listen to it a lot during Christmas time, not too much outside of that. So anyway, Christmas Day, I've heard it in their concerts, I think. Love this R&B vibe from them. Oh, the harmonizing. It's a really good song. It's something I can listen to more than half of this is gonna be me editing, scrolling up here because my mouse does not want to work. I'd probably put it a little bit above Growl. I really like R&B EXO, and yeah, it's a good song. This is gonna be the first Snow. Such a feel-good song. Different vibe from the other Christmas songs. I love that part. Christmas. Yeah, I'm not gonna edit that part out. My voice is cracking because I'm losing it, but I can hit notes better than that. Yeah, it's a really endearing song. Probably put it a little bit above Miracles in December. Yeah, just yeah, for the vibe it gives. It's unique for EXO, and it just feels good. I don't like it as much as, or I don't, love it in like as much as these songs. Even though I could put it up here, but I'll put it here for now. I think that's a good spot. All right, Overdose, like a very, strong contender when I first listened to it. Like, I hadn't heard a song like that before, and like in terms of title tracks from EXO, it has some weight to it. Just like the name itself, the the high notes later on in the song, that heavy electronic feel. This iconic chorus. Such a strong song. And then kind of want to, I love this part. It goes to like the climax of the song here. Yeah, it's I'm torn. I really like it, but I know there's songs that I like more a little bit. Oof. Alright, it's my list. I'm gonna put it in Love Her. It could easily go in Perfection, but I think the top of Love Her, because I like it more than these songs. It's a really good song. Yeah, it seems fair. So anyway, we're gonna move on. Alright, this one, it's really like smooth, can't talk, smooth, suave. It just has a specific vibe to it that I enjoy. It's a very unique song too, I think, for EXO. And for that, I will probably put it here. I really enjoy it. It's not as good as their best songs, but it's fun. It's really fun. I don't want to edit. This is going to be such a long edit, but I still want to put the snippets in. So, Call Me Baby. this chorus is iconic in the dance. And it's the groovy EXO that I really like, you know, that funk groove type of feel. Ah, great song. Call Me Baby, you are going perfection. Oof, I don't know if I like it more than Lucky though. Yeah, I'll put it there. It's a really strong song. I like Call Me Baby a lot. It's super good. All right, El Dorado. This is a really interesting song. Like the way it progresses and the instrumentation that they use. It's unique to EXO. And the title. Really fun song. But where do I want to put it? I think it has a lot of redeeming qualities to it. But I'd still probably put it like here, I think. It's a good song, but I think they have better, personally. Talking about smooth songs, you know, seductive songs in a way. This is quintessential, like, you know, EXO is trying to kill you type of feel. I really like Playboy a lot. The tones of the voices that they use for this. Yeah, it's like you can play this in like a, you know, some cafe somewhere or jazz bar, anywhere. I like that a lot. I'd probably put it above Wolf, under Overdose, but yeah, it's high for me. Yeah, Lady Luck, strong contender for it. I won't say anything yet. I'm just a sucker for that old school R&B feel. This brings it. The instrumental too. And this part. Yeah. It takes me so long to scroll up here. I'm noticing how strong this album is. It's where do I want to put it? I think that's good. Yeah. I love that song. Okay, Love Me Right. Might be like best 40 seconds, you know, this last part of the song in any EXO song. This outro is insane. Especially when those horns come in. I love like extended instrumental parts in songs. I want to play the whole thing. I think if you've been on my channel, you know where this is gonna go. It's God tier for me. This whole album is probably one of my favorites from them, but this song as well, especially live. Oof. And they have like fun little parts in here, like this part. But this part. It's almost perfection for me. Actually, it's almost got tier, I'd rather say, but I'd actually I might put it under Lucky. I do like it a lot, but I think Love Me Right does the sound a little bit better, even though alright, I'll put it above Lucky, but it's close. All of these are very close. It's just that funk feel it just adds so much. Yeah, it's like my favorite version of EXO, so those sort of songs will rank higher for me, I think. When I look back, but even now, I can see like what I'm biased to a lot. The fact that this is like, or Lightsaber is a Star Wars collaboration is kind of funny to me, but like it works, and the performance for it on the concerts is so cool. I gotta refresh myself on the song. Very synth heavy, electronic flavor. Forward. That's very catchy. Alright. Yeah, that is a good song. Very good song. Ooh, where do I want to put it? I'd probably put it around here. It's not a song I listen to a lot, but on re-listen, it's very catchy. It really does its job. And like I said, the performance part of it is an aspect that I'm kind of ranking in my head too. Like what is good, really good live versus like what I would just listen to in my spare time. You gotta consider both a bit. So yeah, I think that's a fair assessment of it. All right, drop that. Once again, a very hype song in concerts. Like this will get the crowd going. That crunchy guitar. I think I even said it during the concert. It wasn't my favorite song. Honestly, I'd probably put it like here. It's not my favorite EXO song, but it does its job. I think it gets the crowd hype. It really has a different feel from a lot of songs. So like I said, I appreciate the effort and like the sound they go for. It's just not something I'd put on a playlist or listen to that regularly. But I don't think any of these songs I would like turn off or skip. It's just, you know, as far as EXO songs go, and look where it's weighted. A lot of them are like up here. Like it, you know, there's only so many I can put at a certain spot. But yeah, that's where I put it. Fair is a song that's grown on me a lot. The more I've heard it live and performed. There's just something about it that is special. I love that Sehun part. This one's hard to rank, I think. Actually, I do love it a lot. I'd probably put it above Playboy and under Overdose. Seems like a good spot. Sing for you. 난 말할 테지만 무심히 들어요. I'll sing for you. The way you cry, their soft voices, the way you smile, and when this hits live with the acoustic, 내겐 얼마나 큰 의미인 걸까. Yeah, that's a good ballad, a really good one. Damn. It's honestly around here as well. I could probably listen to Unfair a bit more, but like it just because this is such like a emotional ballad, but still very high for me. That's a really good song. All right, this is Lucky One from EXO. Let's go. That groove, and this little pause they have. And I think they do like a hip thrust there. And that run. So I want to keep going. Realized any of these with luck in it is very high for me. Damn. You know, I'm putting a God tier. I don't care. That's a really good song. It hits. It just hits in a specific way that Only Love Me Right really gets me. And, you know, honestly, all of these do as well. But the Lucky One is really good. And I actually listen to it less than the other ones for some reason. But it's anytime I revisit it, I just remember why it's so good. You know, speaking of super good songs from EXO, like... this chorus and the choreo, it's like cataclysmically, like earth-shatteringly Like for K-pop, just you know when the asteroid hit and all the dinosaurs went extinct. It's like this comes out, your favorite groups might be a little in trouble. It's definitely going up here. I don't like pound for pound. I like the other songs more, but on a title track just alone, like it probably would be the top just in terms of like impact. And we're on a string here of songs that I really enjoy. Live too, like this with the canes. It's so bouncy and fun and seductive. And then when the rap comes in too, I'm trying to decide. I'm gonna put in Perfection because I don't. Yeah, it's almost got there. It depending on the day, it could go there, but I love it. So this song was actually introduced to me on my Patreon recently, from Kyung Lim on my Patreon, which I shout out to my Patreon members, and I really like this one. Very floaty. You can listen to it on a, like, just laying out in the backyard, sunny day. You're just feeling in a really good mood, you know? Yeah, I'll put it Love Her. I really do enjoy that a lot. It's a really good song, but the other ones move me in ways that, only we'll see how many get here, but we're on a string of songs that I really like. So yeah, it just goes to show how competent and consistent EXO is in making good music. Yeah, it's hard to say that for a lot of groups. Okay, EXO's White Noise. A very interesting song. A lot of interesting like electronic, industrial-ish vibes. It managed to be like light and dark at the same time, the vibe of it. There's a lot of depth to the song, which I enjoy. Yeah, that is also, it goes very high for me. Probably put it at the bottom of Perfection, but I really like that song. Lotto from EXO. Also a really fun song. I think a fan favorite too. Like people. Daniel. Oh. Yeah. Controversial, but I think they have a lot of better title songs. However, on re-listen, it's really good. I'm trying to think where I'd put it though. Like 6 months ago, I'd probably put it down here maybe, but I'd probably put it Under Thunder. I think Ahead of Lightsaber. It's a good song. It's solid, and certain parts of it really stand out. But I just have a lot of songs that I like a little bit more than that. Yeah, that kind of feel, but it does its job well. So yeah, it's good. Okay, For Life, which I also listened to for the first time recently. I love this piano and this part. The soft voices. Yeah. Ballads are always tough because I don't listen to ballads a lot, but I appreciate ballads. Let's see. It's a really good song though. I do like it a little bit more than Christmas Day. Slightly. Yeah, I think that's a good spot. The Eve, which is also a very popular EXO song, if I'm not mistaken. Super vibey. Very catchy. Yeah. This might be controversial. I like it. It's not dynamic enough for me. Like, it's solid all the way. I just think a lot of other songs have more in it for me. But I wouldn't say it's like See, that's why it's hard, because I would listen to that gladly. Like I have listened to it on my own, and I feel like for that I would put it in I love her, but I just think the other song's a little bit too strong for that, but it's a really great song. All right, Coco Bop. Love the reggae vibes from it. A lot of little additions like that in the song. Iconic part though here. I can't with a mother. I don't remember that. Yeah, it's a fun song. However, maybe controversial again. I would probably put it like here maybe. It's slightly better than the E for me, but not better than a lot of these. Yeah. Alright, Touch It from EXO. Kind of like MJ vibes with the beat a little bit. Cool. Vibey. Sexy. Cool. Very catchy too. I love that part too. I forgot how good that song was. Wow. Yeah, I think around here, I really like that. I need to listen to that more. It could move up as well, but for right now, I put it there. All right, Power by EXO. Another song that's grown on me because of their performances at concerts. This is a hit. This video is fun. Yeah, it's a song that on first listen I was like, it's okay, but the more I listen to it through the concerts, I definitely put it around Unfair because that had the same feel for me. Okay, Boomerang. Very bass heavy song. Soft vocals, but has some power to it. Cool. The little vocal effects going on. I'd probably put it at the bottom of Perfection, but it's a really good song. I feel like I'm saying that for all of them, but like on re-listen, yeah. Okay, Universe. The way this song builds. A great ballad. With that guitar in the back. Yeah, it's once again, as far as ballads go, probably there. It's a good song. I'd listen to it. I'll put it around here probably actually, but I'd still listen to it a lot. Okay, Electric Kiss by EXO. It's so different from a lot of other songs, I feel like. So catchy. Japanese song, love the vibes of it. Grew on me a lot, to be honest. When I heard it live, once again, where do I put it? I'd probably put it around here. It's solid. I'd listen to it if it came on. I don't really have it in any playlists. Do I? I don't know. I might put it a little lower then. I'll probably put it above Lightsaber slightly, but around that sort of vibe. Okay, Tempo. Why did I forget this part of the song? You know, it has a lot to it. I feel like once again when I scroll up, my cursor or my mouse wants to go down for some reason. Let me see if I want to put it there. It's around these title tracks, but I need to re-listen to it a bit because I feel like it could move up a bit if I listen to it more. But for now, it's just a really cool vibe I like a lot. Otherwise, yeah, it's around there for me. Okay, Gravity. I love that note. It's a weird note. Kind of spacey and like synth wave. On type of feel. Or Knight Rider, you know. Super underrated vocals on this song too. It's a vibe. I'd put it around Boomerang because it's on re-listen. It's up there 24/7. Kind of forgot this one. I do like the vibes. It gives that floaty vibe again, so I kind of would put it around Cloud 9, maybe Under Power. I think it's around there. It's for the feel that it gives. I think Cloud 9 does it better, but it's up there still. Okay, Love Shot. Crazy choreo. One of their catchiest choruses, I think. Alright, Love Shot. I like it a lot. Do I love it is the question. Honestly, it would be around these to be completely honest. I think I like it above Growl though. I still love it. But yeah, these kind of are around the same tier for me. Yeah. That's a good spot for me. Bird from EXO. Also a song I've heard recently, but very happy that it was recommended. Cool. Yeah, these vibes to me are just, it's an underrated EXO genre. Like I said, around that Cloud 9, 24/7. I'd probably put it around Cloud 9. These are interchangeable for me, a lot of these around here, but love the vibe of that song. Alright, Obsession. I love like the rap parts in this. That vocal sample. The visuals are so cool. And this is soft R&B coming in. Another song I don't listen to as much as I should. Oh, the harmonies, Chen. Yeah, Obsession is underrated. Like for me, like I don't think other people think it is as much. It's high. I'd put it up here. Like some of these songs I might listen to more, but as a title track and just the strength of it, and yeah, I feel like if you have a title track, those aren't always the best songs. Like some of the B-sides of albums are like fan favorites. So title tracks like have to get it right, but I think it got it so right with Obsession. Yeah, love that. Forgot if I heard this. I may have heard it once, but Groove. Like bossa nova sort of vibe to it. Jazzy. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, think I've heard part of that, but very dynamic song. I'd put that around there. I like that a lot. Okay, and lastly, and well, this doesn't have all of them. Doesn't have the latest album. Let Me In would rank very high for me, but this is a recent comeback, at least the last few years, and it's Don't Fight the Feeling. There's something like so, it just makes me happy to see them, especially because they were gone for a while. It's such a feel-good song too. Yeah, it just has a certain charm to it. You know, musically, it's good. Like, not the best of EXO catalog, but certainly not the worst either. I'd put it here, if I'm being completely honest. Like, just the feels of it that it gives is like, I don't listen to the song on my own too much, but it just makes me feel good. So I'm a little bit conflicted there, but I think there's a lot better songs. So it's still really good. Yeah, there's so many songs I haven't listened to, or like I just don't remember listening to the snippets, or the titles alone. It just doesn't look familiar, and the latest album either. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Love Me Right, Lucky One, Monster are my top God tier ones. Obsession, Call Me Baby, Artificial Love, Lady Luck, Tender Love, Lucky, Touch It, White Noise, Boomerang, Gravity, Groove, Perfection, and then the rest. I'm not gonna name all of them, but let me know what you guys think. Where you would put some of your songs? Like, who would be in your God tier? Like, if you can only have 5, what 5 songs would you put in your God tier? I'm kind of curious. So yeah, I may put this on my Patreon or on my regular channel, but it's for sure gonna be on my Patreon. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.